What is this? Okay, good. It looks like I just milked nothing. I should probably not do that in town. Just like jack off in the town square. Hey, how's it going? Whoa, whoa! What the fuck is this? Got him! I've just been drifting around, being led by circumstances. No, that's not right. In Ave, you helped Bart when he needed it. I can't keep a fucking straight face, this awful writing. Drifting, kind of like me. Holy shit. Oh no! Oh, we're not quite dead yet. Don't worry though, I have a telescope equipped. The sprite tells me it's a lady, but the face tells me it's a man. Do that Dr. Girlfriend voice. Yesterday my stove caught on fire. I thought the whole house was gonna burn down. You there, ugly kid. Every kid is ugly.
What? These aren't special in any way. There goes the potion! Oh!
It's a perfect fit. Oh! Ooh! Well, that's gonna be a problem. 24 people have died. We might not finish the campaign now. Oops. I never equipped the chainsaw. I never equipped the chainsaw. Oh my god. I didn't stab that man with a chainsaw. I just made chainsaw noises as I hit him with an axe. Holy fuck, I'm an idiot. Oh, he'll have the key for sure. Police! Nobody move! Like I kicked his knee bone or something.
Are you blind? What in God's... I mean, better luck next time.
Armor broken, what the fuck? Just kicked that boar and my clothes exploded. Arcanum.
Damn it. Stop. You totally fucked it up.
Well, you fucked me, dog. We're not getting in now. You blew it, old man. Holy shit, you blew it. Wow, and it's just his face. Oh. No! I can't take you seriously when your planet's called Choco. Welcome to Choco, keep your nose clean. Is your planet named after candy?
Spell shit in hindsight. That went pretty good. The hell is this? It says the sacrifice of fire is the gate to ruin. Place torch if you crave the void. Okay.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
I fucked that up. A whole bunch.
Hey there, we're back at it with Dwarf Fortress. Missed a couple streams because I was having some trouble
getting the old playlist and the old chat off of another hard drive, which failed. The hard drive's gone, so unfortunately lost that Dwarf Fortress music playlist and then the chat overlay, but the chat looks about the same. And we have a new music playlist now because we're doing our like above ground forts. So this is a little more like carefree and joyous of a playlist, I suppose. We're also going to make a new world because it was pointed out to me that I forgot to turn off werebeasts in the Windy Dimension. So we're going to make a new planet. Welcome to Dwarf Fortress. Yeah. We're going to go with a medium. We're going to go with a longer one, which may take several minutes, but if you're willing to watch the first 26 Dwarf Fortress streams, then you can wait a few minutes. We're going to go... I want very high civilizations. I want this to be a jam-packed world with a lot of sites. I'm going to go high savagery, not very high savagery. We don't got like mauled by hippopotamuses everywhere we go. Minerals everywhere, but for detailed mode is important. But also we got to turn our mods on. We have one extra mod this time. We have our quarry, but then we also have the new school cool graphics pack, which makes the dwarfs look like Space Fox dwarfs, which I really like. If you recall, that's the tile set I used on the pre-Steam version of Dwarf Fortress, and I just like it because they have the big head, so you can tell what job they are. And we just got to move it up. Load order, there we go. And then I just need to make sure that... Oh, something else I learned is you can change this, the landmass type. Large island gives us a bunch of ocean that we don't benefit from, so I want a medium region. And that's going to give us a lot more interesting stuff to look at on the map. And then we just want to make sure that beasts are turned off. Number of beastmen curses is what we're looking for here. Werebeast curse is fucking 0. And then the rest of these are okay. Like vampires, that's a fun thing to have in your fort. I just hate werebeasts. There's some other things we might be able to fiddle with here. Oops. 2. I can add 0 to 1,000 kinds of evil rain, but even after all these years, because I'm not that good at Dwarf Fortress, I don't quite have the balls to play in an evil biome, but this medium region should generate some interesting biomes. Memory crash course successful. As long as we... 2 things we have to avoid on this next fort is 1, we have to make sure they have food and drink before winter, and 2, we have to make sure our mayor doesn't fucking drown himself in a pond. Huh. Wetland square count. Wetland region. Let's go 2. Keep that 2. Just so that there's... If I'm understanding this, there might be like extra things on the map that we generate. Like, give them another forest. Ooh, more mountains for dwarves. Just the one ocean, because it's a region. Yeah, I think the problem with the fort is I got a little carried away building the structures, and I'm going to try to get around that a little bit at first by just having them sleep in some of the initial like underground farms and warehouses we're going to dig out, because we're allowed to go underground a little bit, just we don't build the fort underground, but for expediency, we might have to live underground for a month or 2. Tundras, we don't care about that. There's actually no tundras or glaciers in a region, because it's not necessarily the whole world. There was one interesting thing I read. Someone was saying Z levels above layer 1, which is cave 1. So if we increase this, there's more for dwarves to live in, so they're less likely to die out because their towns can get bigger. Because I guess it's difficult for pre-generated fortresses to succeed when they're cramped. I want 20 Z levels above ground because we live above ground, and then between the ground and the caves, I want 15, which might even give us some more room for the aquifer. And Z levels above this technically doesn't affect me unless I get annoyed and we try to live in caves and shit. Minimum natural cave size, maximum natural cave size is 25. Number of mountain caves, 25. We can also sneak some extra points into our embark if I want to be greasy, and I don't right now, but I think I will. And just not use the points for the first couple embarks. Alright, some volcano shit right there. I don't know a lot about world generation. So we're just trying to give ourselves a bit of a leg up. There's a magma layer which we're not going to be able to capitalize on, so a lot of charcoal. Where was it? There was an embark point setting. And this will take a few minutes to generate, but I have a decent computer, so it's not like we're going to be here all afternoon waiting for it. If I was the embark points, where would I be hiding in my settings? Let's just go to the top. Embark points, 1504. Let's make it 3,000. And we're not mandated to use all 3,000 points. And then just remember, we have the quarries and then the wacky heads. Let's make this world. I can actually back this up for other world generation. Neat. Create. Yeah. I normally generate islands by default, apparently, but I just found out about regions this last week, and they make some really neat-looking maps. I do like the look of the Space Fox heads, but that mod takes a while to load up for some reason. Also, for some reason, the dwarves look really neat, but things bigger than a dwarf, like an elf or human, they look kind of fucking terrifying with Space Fox heads. Look at our world fill in here. You can see little goblin pits appearing and shit. Do I get to name my dwarf settlement? Technically, you can rename the settlements, but I like to roll with the name and see if it inspires me to do something about my town. Usually it doesn't. Oh man, remember Canyon Brew? That was a good one, though. It's a little harder now that we're trying to cripple ourselves with the above ground. See, there's some good biomes growing right here. Get attacked by like unicorns and shit if we lived in there. That's cool. This might be spooky. Actually, this might be spooky, this might be desert, but yeah, just it gets more tiles to work with when you set it to a region instead of an island. "100 years to go and our world will be done." In the late spring of 167, more dwarf was made. Surveying, my love. Some artifacts are coming in. Yeah, see, I think this is generating at a good pace. Good world generating music. Looks like elves are moving into the serene forest over here. I think the Bridge Over Lava was the last fort I did. Like the Steam version fort. I really like that fort. I got a little annoyed at the end because I tried to dig down to hell and had a lot of problems, but the fort itself did really well. We got a lot done for that fort. We managed to irrigate some cave. We managed to pump water up and down. We utilized magma. I think the only thing I didn't really do there was mine carts. I'm not sure if I'll be able to utilize mine carts on a surface fort. I don't know if we'll learn about minecarts on this run of Dwarf Fortress. Just 5 years to go on our generation. 482,000 things of note appeared during World Generation. Let's play now. Fortress mode. Let's begin the year. 250. What do we got here? What's this? Yep. This is a sinister forest. This is a broadleaf. This is conifer. This is a... No, it's actually kind of wild down here. It's not serene. I thought it was serene when the trees looked like that. Yeah, wilderness. So we are looking for something wild. Yeah, wow, I was full of shit. I thought I saw some serene stuff. There we go. Joyous Wilds. Actually, Joyous Wilds I think are kind of dangerous. Like, it's just good aligned creatures that are untamed. But yeah, we're looking for untamed wilds. Oh, there's calm. I've never seen surroundings calm. Oh, no, that's a lie, I think. I think calm is just when you turn down savagery. There we go. Mirthful, I think, is very nice. Joyous Wilds might get fucking mauled by unicorns in that one. It doesn't, but yeah, apparently there is this massive haunted forest right next to this lake. The Dead Oceans, that's fitting. The waters of sacrificing, the speechless oceans. The ocean of disgust. Okay, what's this, tundra? It's a glacier encroaching from the north. Yeah, there's some very nice shit here. And apparently humans live here, I thought. The elves got stuck with this miscellaneous forest. The humans took over the nice area. But there is a haunted mountain right next to it. Not as mirthful as you might think. So yeah, we're looking for something for... Holy fuck, the elves infested this shit over here. Look at these goddamn animals, because I gave them too many civilization sites. We'll pretend that's the elf theme music. Savannah, we do need a lot of trees. I am so very tempted to go to this haunted forest, but I have no expertise with haunted biomes. A tropical broadleaf forest. I want some untamed wild with a lot of trees. This is woodland. Freshwater marsh, though. I don't want to live in a marsh again. Untamed wild with trees. Those Joyous Wilds up here. Badlands. There we go. Untamed wilds. Temperate conifer forest. Heavily forested. Temperate temperature, so we won't have to worry about freezing, I hope. There is a stream, too, so we don't have to worry about a brook completely drying up in the winter. Let's get in there. Right by some mountains, too. Actually, let's see if this puts me near any of my my dwarves. Yep, it puts us right by the Trampled Paddle. There's 4,500 of them. 1,200 dwarves live in the Glove of Living. The Soak Tame is at 4,100. Okay, whoa! The Anvil of Inking is just these two poor dwarves. They're the angry Muppets that sit in the balcony, judging everybody. Apparently, we live with the Trampled Paddle. They rule 42 sites. And that's in the forest we wanted to live, okay. I lost it. Oh, there it is, Untamed Wilds. Okay, what's this? Tempered broadleaf forest. It gets a little toasty. I don't know if I want to be... I think I want to start with just temperate because we don't know a lot about living on the surface. That's a brook. We need a stream, at least. The seducer of humming? Deep soil, but we have the quarry. Now, how do I embark? There we go. Yeah, hi. We need to live near the seducer of humming. Fort Hummer. All right, this is us. We're kind of near our homeland. Oh shit, these are dwarven hillocks. Ah, those are elves. But, yeah, there's The dwarves are not afraid to settle this forest. We're near everybody. We're at war with the goblins. Nice classic dwarf fortress setting. Lots of trees, lots of other vegetation, untamed wilds. There's a light aquifer, as always, but we're not digging through it. Let's get in there. And like I said, we're not going to leverage those extra embark points. They're just there for later. You've arrived. Oh, good. Enough time to delve secure lodgings, ere the wolf men get hungry. A new chapter of dwarven history begins at this place. Paddle riddles. Oh boy. Is that a waterfall? It is? That's fucking deep. Wow. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 tiles straight up? Man, that is a bitchin' map. And there they are. There's the little space fox looking dwarves. Perfect music change. It's a woodcutter right there. They don't fit in with their animals, I guess, is the only downside. What we got here? Badgers? Is Badger gonna eat me? They're small creatures. While carnivorous, they are benign and timid by default. Perfect. There's even some honey on this map for us. I'm excited. I'm excited about this sweet waterfall canyon we have here. Okay, well, I definitely want to incorporate it into the town. Definitely want to incorporate it into the town. First, though, we have to not die. This is weird like the other map, though, where there's just like little strips on the ground, so it'll be hard to set aside farmland, I feel. These are just some initial plump helmet farms to get us started. But also people will be living down here for a little bit while we get started. I want all this wood chopped. I'm not actually familiar with water currents, so there's a chance that if you can't swim, you'd get washed over the waterfall, and then you would go on your mystical journey. I really want to keep these guys alive, though. I like the waterfall. Didn't even occur to me that there'd be a waterfall on the map. I might be able to check that on like an elevation map, but I didn't. Keep our woodcutters busy. I suppose I could have brought extra axes with me. I think eventually I want to connect all these with like channels. Then we have bridges over the water like Venice, and then the idiots fall in and drown because I'm an absolute imbecile for designing my town like that. Could also get like a starter warehouse, maybe. Remember we said last time the farms don't all need to be near each other, so the town's a little more spread out. Let's make this steer up. Then this is where we'll store our shit for now. Alright, get in there, fellas. Look at him go. Who is this little amigo? Lolor board temps. Because I think there's a description of them, isn't there? Overview. And then they're close friends with everyone because they've been walking this whole fucking time. Oh, right, and we need, like, managers and bookkeepers and shit, too. Let me make sure that quarry's installed. Well, the quarry has to be installed because we have the Space Fox first. Okay, farming. Let's get those farm plots up. We need plump helmets coming in right away. And there's also, they said there was a lot of other, white millet. There's a lot of other vegetation we need to gather. Hey, let's talk about this. Raw perch, this guy's just fucking ripping them out of the ground with his bare hands. Call me Sarvesh Inkbor, Fisher Dwarf. Okay. His very long beard is neatly combed. His very long sideburns are braided. Mr. Burns, I don't think you know what sideburns are. His very long mustache is arranged in double braids. His very long hair is arranged in double braids. There's a lot of double braids. Might be Jewish. Little curly sideburns. You have Jewish dwarves, I don't know. We'll sleep in one of them, but I want plump helmets and everything else. And this time I'll put our well indoors, like a bathhouse sort of thing. Okay, spring, plump helmets. Summer, plump helmets. Autumn, plump helmets. Winter, plump helmets. We'll worry about diversifying their diet when they're not drinking out of a fucking murky puddle. Alright, and then we can just... the workshops can be in the open air for now. We also need a crafts dwarf. No, not that button. Carpenter, a lot of walnut trees apparently on this map. Crafts dwarf. Yeah, I could never get into this. I think I mentioned my last fort, but I've seen people that just do like big open rooms. The workshops are spread out, but I really like to compartmentalize the workshops because it looks cool, and also because you can lock crazy people in there if they fail their Fey mood. Let's just get a little bit of everything at first, because we'll need some of these parts. Like we'll need a mechanic to make a well. Stoneworker can make us blocks. It's a shame you can't make wood blocks. Maybe you can. I don't think you can. Bins, barrels, furniture, training weapons. We do have to worry about a military. It's going to be a very military fort because we don't have to worry about cave shit, but we can't defend ourselves too effectively. Unless I build like a dome around my town. Big wooden dome. Okay, we got a craft, carpenter. We could use archers, but I'm just really bad at getting archers to work, so probably not. I like the quarry, but let's hold off on him for now. Siege workshop, it's kind of cool. Jeweler, clothing and leather. Loom, yeah, I don't think we need to worry about this just yet. I think we have all the building block ones. We can worry about the smelter a little later, but we have the building blocks of the town. Farm plot right there. This is where they're going to sleep in this one. Oh, right, the kitchen. Now, we don't need 7 beds, but I wanted to get the beds out of the way. The mechanics workshop, we just need like 2 or 3. Which will auto-cancel because there's no stone for them to use. That's a little frustrating because I wanted to just queue it up for when we do get stone. Okay, there's nothing to brew from right now because we've planted all our plump helmets. Stockpile's done. It's everything but stone and wood. That's going to take up too much space. Deconstruct the wagon. Hopefully nothing spills out into the river. This fucking fish flaps it all into the river with its tail like a Rube Goldberg machine. Yeah, everyone's loading it up. Perfect. If this is just for show... Well, no, if this was just for show, we could ramp it out, but it's not like we can fill it in with more dirt, so... Yeah, dormitory. Give them a door so they're not babies about it. And then a couple bins too, actually. And a couple barrels while we're here. Wood is something we're going to have a surplus of for the first couple of years. 3rd barrel and a 3rd bin. Holy shit, you can make wooden blocks. Hello? It's going to make our building a lot easier. That's great news. I think step ladders are for like picking from trees. But we're at 10 tasks already. There's one thing I specifically needed, which was a door. We just got to figure out how we're going to leverage this waterfall. Not too much, like we're not going to make a sweet mist generator or anything, but I would love to do a little Hobo Canyon brew, even though I said we were going to be above ground. Fuck. It's a real ethical quandary. Well, not ethical, moral, I suppose, because I said it's clay, but then right before it hits the water, it becomes fucking solid iron. Yeah, right before it hits the water, we had limestone and then an iron vein. That is a fucking bitchin' waterfall. You stockpile? Let's make sure that the bin and barrel one's good. Yeah. The dog's eating that badger. Let's make sure. Oh, right, and we got to get the bookkeeper and the manager up. Well, we don't need the bookkeeper, but the manager is definitely going to help me with my work orders. Now, let's go to kitchen. Make sure we're not eating things we shouldn't be. Apparently, we've just murdered a turkey. There's fish to make. Yeah, we can probably start cooking food right away from the fish we've been catching. Prepare easy meal, too. One more. And then we don't actually... We can brew drinks, I bet. We just don't have any barrels to put it in yet. I have a decent amount of weapons. Copper spears? Copper maces? It's all this wacky shit they brought with them. There's a chance that because I upped the embark points, they just brought a bunch of extra shit to pad it out. Like it auto-filled it. Copper spear. Some buckets. Maybe. There's actually a lot of axes, too. There might be enough animals on this map to start up a butcher. This to be our wood stockpile right by the carpenter for now. Oh, there's another kind of wood. Apple wood. Larch, walnut, cherry wood. There's some nice logs. Limestone boulder. Yeah, we could probably mine some limestone here, even though we have a quarry, but... I mean, this guy might just have to start making fucking blocks. Tables and chairs. Oh, we need a dining room, don't we? That should probably be our first above ground thing. Give me 3 tables and 3 chairs. Then we'll get started on blocks. Now, I think wood is inherently less impressive than stone, so this might be a very poor town, which will help us grow. Well, it won't help us get migrants, but it'll help us keep monsters away, I think. Well, what am I going to do? Blocks. The honeybees are getting in there. That's a dead rat. We don't want that. I'm sure there's no corpses of refuse out there. Let's make a garbage stockpile just in case the cats and dogs aren't moving their shit out there. And this hill goes up pretty aggressively and then to the top, so we don't have to worry about anything wacky like that. I think for security we might build it here in this indent, the starting town, and then spread out towards the river as we go, maybe. Doesn't seem too silly. Get these trees out of the way. There's a door. Door's separate. There we go. A dormitory. It's for anybody. Actually, those beds are done. A conversion mod for it again. I saw that there was, I recall, maybe it was Krug Smash, but I saw someone on the Steam, not the Steam version, the ASCII stuff has a Mario conversion mod. I thought it was neat. The conversion mod stuff for the Steam version doesn't have any art, I think almost in every single case, so probably going to be hard to get traction on those. Like even I think like that Long Dark one or whatever. Or like post-apoc Long Night. Some sort of like post-apocalyptic transhuman one is all ASCII art. How about on blocks? Blocking it up? Yeah, we're gonna get so many fucking blocks. That'll make it easy to build. Looks like we did get all the wagon shit put away. Oh, the plump helmet's got picked too. I really want to make that manager's office. Start with the Great Hall, which, even though they are above ground dwarves, I suppose they should have that one bit of solace where their Great Hall is inside. A throwback to their homeland. I like it when things line up, so we'll put it here. Regions. I'm really impressed by region compared to island. This will be the mayor's office. This will be the manager and the bookkeeper and the broker and everything else, hopefully. And then we can put the kitchen back here, but I think we'll probably just put food storage here, actually. The pantry. And that's enough living underground. I mean, technically I could hollow this out and, you know, put in some drywall instead. Just so they don't have dirt walls. Don't need to gather this shit because it's across the river. I don't want people drowning trying. That Fisher Dwarf, I think, is going to really get his fill here. Turn up volcanoes. Yeah, volcanoes are fun, because I think that was why my last fort did so well, as we had magma above the magma sea. Yeah, that town was around a volcano, wasn't it? The one with the bridge, the Super Mario lava bridge, that was around a volcano, so we had magma at like layer 10. That's right. I'm pretty sure this is going to freeze up in the winter. Maybe not. It doesn't. I don't think it'll get too cold here, but it's definitely shallow enough to freeze in the winter. I want to see where those honeybees are going. Those are acorn flies. Never mind. My miner's busy, apparently. Where is she? There you are. Apparently my miner's a carpenter. And they're ordered to make wooden blocks forever, so that's a problem. There we go. That'll get her back to work. Let me double check that it's a lady. Her, perfect. Her head is broad and her long hair is arranged in double braids are very popular in my town. Menace Pop Leader is chopping that wood. There we go. Get that Great Hall coming. I need you to... How do we smooth out this? There we go. That should smooth out that ramp. There's a tiny chance they might get sun sickness hanging out in the Great Hall too much, but I don't think so. I think they have to stay underground for like an entire season. And they can only come in here to eat. They have to go out into the town to work. Alright, let's assign the nobles first. That's the expedition leader? I thought that was a child we brought with us. Got big anime cheeks. Alright, manager's the important one. Perfect. I love it when the expedition leader can do everything. That frees up a lot of office space. No relevant skills? You're gonna fucking learn, homie. And then the broker, expedition leader. Chief doctor is apparently my farmer. Yep, that's fine. Get 2 birds stoned at once, so we only need 1 office. Done. Except, and it belongs to the expedition leader. This is where we're going to store all our food. Our prepared food, raw food, can go over by the kitchens. Prepared meals and drinks. I guess cheese is technically... Well, prepared meal is probably better than cheese, but if we buy cheese, they can just put it in there. And seeds we can probably put somewhere else. Probably want to put seeds down by the farms. I wonder if I have any above ground seeds yet. Well, we'll probably have to wait for our bookkeeper to catalog everything for us. Otherwise, it'll be a pain in the ass. There we go. Meeting area. Zones don't show this again. Except it is... We'd have to set it as a dining hall, wouldn't we? They'll gather. They'll eat at this zone, but not assign a particular citizen. I can't recall if we can overlap meeting halls and dining halls. For now, they can just eat standing up like savages. Wood supply's in great shape. Let's get some more blocks. It's like the bookkeeper's already done. Eating with a table, I mean, we're not playing Rimworld, so we're okay. Yeah, wood is doing great. Probably to here is a good place to start. How many blocks do I have? Not that many. I need 23 blocks. I can barely make it a larch. And I think I probably want to make the wall a walnut based on how much wood we've been finding, so... And I want to channel all these lakes back to the stream. If we're careful, we could probably even dig a lake. What was this town called again? Paddle Riddles. Yeah, I think that's good then to include the little lakes and streams, man-made. Dwarf-made, I suppose, is more appropriate. Everyone's just chilling out in the dining hall. This one, we can empty their food supply. And, whoops, just not prepared meals or drinks. The seeds are there. That's good. Yeah, they should haul all this wine into the dining hall, which would free up a lot of space. Okay. We have no plump helmet seeds. But that's because we have to cook all the plump helmets. Set up a work order in the kitchen. Prepare easy meal on the conditions of don't show again. Research completed check daily, and the conditions are we have to have at least, let's say 20. Not meals, prepared meals. It's at least 10. At least 20. And, oh right, the other suggested condition is we have to make sure that there's seeds. No, I think I told him not to cook the seeds, so we should be okay. Hey now, that work order, let's double check the conditions. Yep, okay. Unrotten prepared meals less than 10, then you cook. This one is brew a drink if there's less than 10 drinks. But then we'll sneak that up to 20. I forget why it's important to keep track of seeds. I want to say it's because we discard the seed when we brew it. Let's expand this stockpile. Keep that wood kind of centralized. Everyone has to work out in the sun right now, which isn't great, so we'll have to start getting them to their houses. Babyface the mayor, tell me about yourself. Dumat Dream Stockade. The lady. Somewhat narrow ears are fused lobes. Her nose is sharply hooked. She has very low cheekbones. Her amethyst eyes have very thin irises. Her tall head is broad. Her skin is ochre. Her hair is neatly combed. Her skin is burnt umber. Alright, so that's like her anime avatar, because that's not what she looks like. I can't remember if blocks can go in a bin. A block. They're lighter, and yeah, they're lighter, which is great too. I've never made wood blocks before. Never even occurred to me. Unlike raw, blocks can be stored in a bin. Yeah, we're just going to flatten this forest. So we can use all the wood we want. Someone threw up. Ah, a great horned owl. That's a problem. All the animals are inside, which I don't like. Dogs and cats don't have to go in, but everything else has to go in there. There we go. Late spring, summer's almost upon us. We're not doing too great. If I'm being honest with you, we're not doing too great. But I think we're doing way better than our last town. Seeds, pigtails, don't care. Dimple cups, don't care. Mostly just, yeah, just all other seeds we brought with us. I don't have any above ground seeds yet, which I think is weird. Like, I don't have string bean seeds or anything. Potato seeds. Food's in good shape, which unfortunately means we're probably not cooking any food because of it. I have some white millet, asparagus. I only have 5 plump helmets on me. That's terrifying. I really need to turn this other shit into food, not the plump helmets. Is there any way to make them not... Well, I can just make them not cook the plump helmets. Problem solved. But if they don't cook the plump helmets, what are the plump helmet seeds, will we? Not a huge deal just yet, I think. Okay, yeah. Don't... Never cook seeds. I can't cook these because they're grains, but I can cook ratweed. Asparagus roasts. Yum. Ropeweed would also be a grain. I have 23 rum. Yeah, where are my plump helmets? Oh, there. We're just going to forbid plump helmets for a bit. We also do not cook our booze just yet. I'm just going to remove the restriction and make it cook all this surface stuff. Yeah. Work orders. In fact, I'm going to actually play the most dangerous game and just put a repeat order on until it breaks. No food storage available. I still need fucking bins. Sorry, booze bins, barrels. Not for sure. Thought I would have had spare barrels by now. Chop this one down, let's fuck up the wood stockpile. That's mine. That's the mining tool, you bozo. What do we got here? A masterpiece large bin. Well, thank you, Lybash. Expedition leader. Someone else got promoted, or did he just change his job? Dumat. Oh, still him. Okay. Somebody's fighting. Yeah, the giant horned owl was fighting the farmer. I don't think anyone's dead. It's raining a bit up here on the surface. Yeah, let's try to cook all those fish parts before they turn south. Those blocks aren't going in any bins though, which is weird. I think because we're not allowed to mix and match, which I don't think is true. Yeah, look at all these fucking weapons I brought with me. Whoa, yeah, that's got to be because of the embark points. Well, we at least have a copper army. They didn't bring any armor, but they brought arms. Jesus. I think I do get seeds from cooking the mushrooms is the thing. So I should cook the plump helmets just to get it out of the way. You're not wrong. Where's those plump helmets? Yeah, we'll cook them, just don't brew them. And then, yeah, just cook everything so we have seeds, because prepared meals last forever. Or maybe they don't. Maybe they only last forever when you're in a... Wait, you only get seeds from brewing. We don't want to fuck that up. Seeds are used to form... When a plant is eaten or used in brewing, it leaves 2 plantable seeds. Cooking plants never produces seeds. I guess it's been a while since I played Dwarf Fortress. Alright, kitchen. And then, yeah, don't booze them unless there's no other choice. Or sorry, don't cook them unless there's no other choice. Definitely booze them. Booze them gives us seeds. So we'll cook the fish, everything else becomes booze. Except asparagus, and asparagus soup. They can eat the raw plump helmets, but the thing is I don't want to run out of plump helmet seeds. So we're trying to get as many plump helmet seeds going as we can. And then, yeah, keep the seeds. Okay. I think that's fine now. Eating the raw ones gets seeds. That's true. Back on blocks? You're back on blocks, which means you should be back on booze. Nope, still don't have. I lied. It's right here. Give me a couple more barrels, though, while you're at it. How about on blocks? I could just very easily tell him to stop mixing and matching the blocks, which I'm going to do. Make walnut wood blocks. Well, you can embark with anything you want. It's the magic of Dwarf Fortress. Now I have nothing to craft and trade with. What I am going to do, because they're not going to sell for very much, is I am going to start to make some wood crafts anyways. Just so we have some trading money, I want to get a decent haul on this first caravan. Who's this wise old man? Bomrick Mighty Spears. It's a lady, sorry miss. Deeply sunken jade eyes and her somewhat narrow ears are a lot of fused lobed ears. Hair is clean shaven, no shit, but it's supposed to be auburn. The eyebrows give that away. Hey, the stockpile expanded. There we go. Definitely, drink going up, food's going up. Meat, we want meat to go down, because meat can... Well, actually, I think meat can still rot, it just won't... It won't, expel miasma on the surface. Which is a bit of a benefit. We could kind of sidestep that whole mechanic living on the surface. The downside is we have to fight birds, like Australian people do. Butcher? I don't think so. Oh, there's actually maybe something outstanding to butcher. Nope, there it goes. It is now summer. I can't butcher an animal because there's nothing to butcher. Okay. Yeah, anything flying can ignore my wall. So I'm mostly concerned about flying forgotten beasts, which generally won't be on the surface. Like maybe a titan could fly, or I think there's like dragons on the surface, which isn't going to be great because our town's mostly wood. Anything that breathes fire is going to doom the town. How are we doing on those walnut blocks? 44, look at that. I do have quarry bush seeds, but we'll worry about that next year, I think. Stockpile's looking good. Some great horned owl tallow just on the ground in the stockpile. That's going to make a fucking mess. We have werebeasts off, because I hate dying to were animals. What is this? What is this? Oh, just some weeby cherry trees are shedding their flowers? Okay. Cool. The giant fly is fighting. The key is fighting. I can start to see how we're doing here on the geography of our town. This is as high as it goes. Walnut block. These are all walnut blocks. Then we'll just make the door a couple big. Blocks are lighter to move, they also might be easier to build. I don't think we can make fortifications out of wood by default. Okay, the meat's been dealt with. We're crafting, presumably. The animals are kind of beating up my dwarves every now and then. Hospital might be a good idea for light injuries. Can I make a fortification out of wood? I can make wood fortifications. Cool. Yeah, you guys spend it because there's wood in your way. That's fine. that a little later. Yeah, you basically want to wall around this place so it's kind of safe. Some wood here will want to get sorted out too. Go. Midsummer, hopefully we're stockpiling some crafts. Yeah, crowns and shit are coming in, okay. Then we'll want to like strip off these ramps. Not necessarily, not inside the walls, I suppose. I think we could. I think we could just dig around and hollow it out so it's an actual fort wall. Yeah, yeah. That feels right. What are you doing up there, homeboy? Just fighting a fucking key? I climbed up. I don't know how to get back down. $71 drink, I'm satisfied. How are we doing on seeds after that? Pigtail, dimple, plump, cave, wheat. There we go. Longland, grass, rope, reed, whipvine, white millet, sweet pods, rock nuts. Never mind, those last ones don't count. Then we put a grate here. We can have this little pond sort of flow through the town a bit. That'll be rather sharp, I feel. I don't know why this is getting suspended. No, I just missed one. Okay. Get the wall done, start stripping down this hillside for us. I have to be a little careful here. Some of these ramps are kind of close to the Great Hall. No, they're not. We're fine. Uh-oh. My Fisher Dwarf went missing. Well, he probably fucking drowned, let's be honest. It's a Fisher Dwarf fighting. Great Horned Owl got him, probably. Well, that reminds me, we do need a place to bury these guys. I like the Tower of Death again, but we'll need the stone. No, you know, with the blocks, I'm okay doing with it with wood too. All wood. All the time. Here's some coffins. Caskets. When they're made out of wood, they're called caskets. The caskets can be anything. Definitely got a lot of fucking booze in the kitchen. Oh, sorry, the prepared food is in the barrels. Perfect. Plump helmet biscuits, so there's a couple seeds hiding in there, unfortunately. And a bunch of asparagus biscuits. Yum yum. Oh, fucking boy. I'm gonna try how you make a biscuit without a grain. But they did it. That's not good. Oh, he's been found dead. What got you? Well, that's his shoe, so yeah, my money's on Horned Owl. Yeah, he was out fishing the edge of the map, and an owl got him, and no one was around to help. That's life. It's life on the frontier. But now we gotta start building that fucking cemetery tower. I have trouble building up. Maybe right here by the Great Hall so the children can get there easily to play. Out of, yep, all 126 walnut blocks. I like it. And then the stair we should be able to just do easily enough. Actually, I wonder if I can do... No, they have to be able to physically get up there first. Oh well. We'll make the floor out of... I actually have a decent amount of cherry. Cherry can be what we make hardwood floors out of in this town, just like the last town. I just like to look at cherry. It's a good looking wood. I've died to blind super beasts before. I think I blinded a goblin and he still maimed someone afterwards. There's the dead Fisher Dwarf. I think keys are too small to butcher is the problem. Fisher Dwarf's been found dead. Food's done. Masterpiece Scepter. Maybe we will get some decent money when we sell. Oh, no, yeah, because the quality would be high, but the material wouldn't, yeah. So they could make nice shit out of wood, but the kind of wood shouldn't impact the value as much as, like, stone. How did he die? I'm not 100% sure. He was probably murdered by... Well, sorry, he was probably just pecked to death by birds, and he was out all alone. No one was there to help him. Because if you're in the town, I feel like the dogs and the dwarves will come to your rescue, but if you're out, just in the wilderness, well, you're in for a treat. Let's start with 5 floors. And we'll always make the cherry stairs as well. And then once the stairs are done, that should give them enough room to scaffold out the floor for the walls as well. There we go, the miner's starting to hollow out the edge so we can build a wall all the way around. And it's dirt too, so she'll go pretty quick. Actually, hang on. Might be a fell, I'm a bad judge of character. It's a lady. Her right ear's broken. That'll happen. Bird probably bit it off. Bunch of Mike Tyson birds around here. Because it's a slope, people can still walk up and chop down these trees. Great work. This is how we get rid of the ramps. Now, because the ramp's right there, that's not going to probably make it too safe, but we're going to expand the digging out as we have more time and resources. Those cherry stairs done? Good fucking work, fellas. Oh, what the fuck was that? I saw something big. A metal... Oh, migrants came! Jesus. That's it, huh? Just two. He's got a little welding mask. Well, welcome to the town, new people. If I was new Dwarf, Fortress Road, I find you. There we go. The metal crafter's probably new, and maybe this mason is new. Yeah, we shouldn't have a mason. I don't think I have a single stone for them to work. But they can help build the new wall. Did a carp get him? No, no. If a carp got him, he would have drowned. We would have never found the body. Probably would have been washed down the waterfall. The fuck is your problem? He's grouchy. It's raining. Anyways, let's get those, I really hate that I can't overlap a tile and it just ignores it. Cherry. Hopefully I can retrofit that to be an upstairs again. I can't recall if that's allowed. And then furniture is burial, thank God. I wasn't sure if I'd be allowed to do it. Must be inside. We have to actually put the roof on it first. Okay. Can't believe we only got 2 migrants. Must be a really poor town. Which is good, that means the goblins will leave us alone for a bit. Just a random duck who's got worm fever, as you do, I suppose. That metal crafter picked the wrong fucking town to move into, I'll tell you what. I need 4 walnut doors. Open door. Wagon wood. I wonder if that's a kind of tree or just from the wagon. Wagon wood might just be specifically from the wagon. Get those doors to encase the crypt tower. Walnuts. Go to my labors tab. So I definitely have someone that needs to mine that doesn't. Metal crafter can help out. There's some cooking things. Struggling, which is fine. What do we got here? Masterpiece door. Ooh. One more door and the crypt can be fully enclosed. Except for, the skylight. And this squirrel that has moved in. The miners might be too busy building the crypt to finish this shit off. Hope these aren't holes, right? Okay, good. Hey, it's autumn. The dwarf should be here. We have a lot of crafts for them, I hope. So yeah, we want to make the wall 2 tiles high, which means once we go uphill, we have to make that 2 tiles high. No, that's not necessarily true, is it? We can just, dig an air moat around it. Which means the wall would have to at least go past the Great Hall. Uh-oh, I didn't think of this. They're going to bypass my site without a trade depot. I'm not even sure if they can get across the fucking river. So that'll be a problem depending on where the caravan comes in. I'm not even sure if the messenger will make it across. He might try to swim for it and die. No elves in range. I like to live near everyone just so I get more visitors. Aquifers are... I'm getting better at light aquifers. Normal aquifers are tricky. Trade depot's done. Who's my broker? Well, it's going to be the mayor. Actually, it is the mayor, but he also doesn't... I don't think the broker needs an office to do his work. Doors. Actually, I'm gonna... keep the first floor empty, and then everything upstairs is all caskets. There you go. Not really putting a dent in that wood stockpile, huh? Which is good, because when it runs out, we'll wish it didn't. Some perfectly good muskmelons down there. At least to here. That's doable. Because we could even eventually completely dig this out and make it a structure. But for now... say like to here. Maybe should have worked on a bridge this year. Because yeah, if the caravan can't get in, it's a big problem. So we want to make a bridge that's, I think, 3. Ah, there's a view, isn't there? You go Trade Depot, and then... No, maybe I'm thinking of the non-Steam version. It's a way to see if it can actually path your Trade Depot. An eagle fought some of my townspeople and killed the guinea pig. Autumn's come, masterpiece door. There we go, the caravan did arrive. At least the messenger arrived. The wagon might not make it in. Actually, if the wagon doesn't make it in, I think just walking merchants come to visit too. What happened here? Agitated turkey gobblers. There's a chance that the wagon can get in, but they just walk. Broker requested a depot, and then let's move all of our crafts. And with our work done for the year, we can turn off the crafts workshop. Really wish there was one for just crafts and not each breakdown. It's actually a lot of stuff. They might like us at the mountain homes over this, which could potentially let the goblins and mega beasts know we're here, but actually I should probably play a little safe, because it's always annoying to do the initial setup of your town and then they die before their story really begins. Yeah, I made a lot of shit this year, actually. I think I got a little carried away. Especially with a couple masterpieces hiding in there, I think. Let's discuss your situation. I'm always looking for seeds, my man. And I mean... where's the seeds, homie? There. Cave wheat. Rock, I mean, quarry bushes are good. You can make some pretty... You can make a lot of prepared meals, I think, if you get your quarry bushes online. You can squeeze rock nuts for oil, that's for what, like soap and lye? I'm gonna get gouged next year, but if he wants cloth and meat next year, good fucking luck. Yeah, I think they just walked in. I don't think the wagon can get across. I don't know which way it is to get home. It should be southeast, but they probably ended somewhere else. We hollowing out that mountain yet? We are not. I did tell them to drop everything off manually, so it's going to take a moment. Oh fuck, they weren't instructed to plant things. I said we'll worry about it next month. Man, spring me really fucked over autumn me. That's weird. So for a second it looked like all farm plots inherited the settings, which made no sense. Okay. some whip vines up here too, if that's your thing. There they go. Yeah, they just... Wait a second. They can't go yet. Awaiting 64 more items. I have all month. I have all month. The upside is that the caravan guards should fight off any wild animal. That's maybe what they were doing. They were chasing a bird or something. That is one of the many downsides of living on the surface is I can't keep track of who's fighting what because shit flies. Underground, just keep all your tunnels 1Z level high. Problem solves itself, but... Tell you what doesn't fucking solve itself. My miner's on a goddamn vacation, apparently. I can't remember if there's a priority way to haul this. I could tell him to dump it. Oh, we got everything. Perfect. Okay, it actually wasn't that much money. We'll get a good amount of shit off him, I feel. Take all your food from you. Might just take all this cloth here if I can afford it. Nope. Take a couple bags, just so we have bags to work with. He's still making a good haul here. I could buy some shields. Not enough shields for everybody, but... Another pickaxe. I'm actually starting to run out of booze, so... He's gonna make $500 on this, so I'm gonna be very upset if he's like, I don't know, man. Good. No trader needed at Depot. Make that food forever, brew that booze forever. Where are my goddamn miners? Hello, Lord. Where the fuck are you, girl? Well, you're crafting. That's a problem. Oh, we can pause the wooden crafts now. That should maybe free people up. What are you doing? No job. I disagree, young lady. Store item and stockpile, you fucking mad lad. Dig out those channels for me. Haul walnut logs. What a fucking world. I also wanted to channel out some of these bodies of water, but the miners are busy. Oh wait, I bought another pickaxe, didn't I? This random mason is also allowed to mine things now. I could fine-tune my labors, so you know, people like critical townspeople aren't hauling wood. Hey, no migrants came in the autumn. Now here's something I want to try actually, is I think I'm going to make everyone that's not a critical crafts dwarf part of the army, and they're just in reserve year round. That could be interesting. I do got to get that meat hauled away to cook before it rots, but... Now, why would wood be in the refuse pile? Probably just because it fell on it. That guy's forbidden, because I'm guessing the merchants killed him. There's actually the bolt. There we go, there they are. Starting to get that ditch ready for the wall. Two away. Oh! Got to actually specify these tombs. No. That one... Fuck, the guy, I always fucking forget about corner walls. Ah, that's gonna be obnoxious. There we go, they're really getting to work now. Yeah, probably 2 tiles away. Should be enough space for the wall so people don't like jump and climb on it. Okay. That little trench done. Yeah, they're making great time now that they're actually doing their job. Just need this tree done. I think that's enough. He's got it. There we go. All this. Yeah, this one's going a lot better. I think the trick was to just treat them like shit for the first year. They had just nice buildings to work with before. Hey, a ghost, because we haven't buried anybody yet. Some more migrants. We're up to 13 now, which is good. That ghost really needs to get sorted out, though, before we start scaring the fuck out of everybody. Okay. Wall. Block. That tomb for sure is done at least. Done. I think I always fucked up the multi-tombs before, so we'll see if they actually bear anybody here. It's just for people. You just gotta get that homeboy buried. There's his skeleton. Here we go. There, the ghost has been sorted out. Yeah, I think each coffin has its own tomb now. I think I did it right. Whoops, not that one. We get some real dwarf power now. Put to rest. Guy became a miner. There goes the merchants. So we're on our own now, but 370 food, 114 drinks. We should at least make it to spring before things start to fuck us over. And this isn't necessarily the town, this is just like our fallback point. This is like the seat of power because it's going to be walled and we'll have things outside the wall. What happened here? Dead turkey. Too much jive would be my guess. I'm going to step away in a moment for a drink, but we're also not going to be at this too much longer. We had a very late start today, unfortunately, while I was getting the chat and the playlist finalized, but everybody's just relaxing now. I guess the wall is all done, the parts I ordered done. And then what we do is we put a walkway here And then fortifications. The floor will also be walnut. Might as well just make the roof of the fucking dining hall our wood stockpile. Probably hold more. Maybe not actually. No, it looks a little bit bigger. I might be right. I would love to get this out of the way. So it's actually bugging me. I'm going to make a dump. Oh no, sorry, it's not. It's a dumping zone, isn't it? It's not a stockpile. We gotta get these ramps stripped down later, but we're leveraging them as construction scaffolding sort of for now. Am I starting to run out? Kind of, but not a lot. Should have enough walnut to finish the wall at least. Thought we had to worry about babies, but it was just some animals growing up. They're swarming over that floor. Look at that dwarf power go. They're starting to get pretty pissy. I'm hoping it's just the rain. Their clothes might have disintegrated. 13 dwarves and 7 beds. Well, when the dormitory's full is when you know. They might be pretty chipper if I can get this dining hall looking nicer. It's like some nice cherry wood. Make the furniture out of cherry too. Let's try to have a little more style when we build this place. Just gonna do the work order. Make a chair. Cherry chair. Not a cheery chair, a cherry chair. Oh, it could be a cherry chair. And another one. Go. Pause those blocks, free a miner up. Did I have to make that zone? Oh, it's right there. Okay. They have a meeting hall. They could use a temple. That might cheer them up too. I guess I'm gonna be a little pissed off if they all fucking snap over the wintertime again, because this town's going a lot better. sure why those goddamn logs are there. Said I was going to grab that drink, actually, didn't I? I'd probably leave these guys to their devices for a couple minutes. What could possibly go wrong in Dwarf Fortress? Okay, looks like they finished it while I was gone. Cherry leaves majestically falling on it somehow. Must be the wind getting it. No, there it is. They haven't dumped this wood yet. So the walkway's done. Yeah, okay. And then I need a little bit wider on the entranceway. But up there can stay. Yeah. And this is just fortifications all the way around. Yeah, why are you sad? Is it just the rain? Satisfied. Caught in the rain. Caught in the rain. Yeah, they're just fucking babies. Those tables and chairs done? No, they're not. They're getting close. But I used to spend a lot of time setting embarks up, but half the fun, I suppose, is just rolling with it. Alright, that actually just got, like, moved out of the way when I told him to finish it. That was interesting. Did exactly what I wanted to, so deal. Alright, now I need walnut fortifications on the top. Which I hope I can build right at the hole like this. Yep. Now you don't want to get fucked in the corners, so we'll leave a tile. There. Almost out of blocks finally, but the exterior walnut wall I think is a good... Whoa, there they go! The elves are gonna fucking love me. Notice you made your town out of wood, which is blasphemy to us. A lot of wood, yeah. A lot of masterpiece tables and chairs going in that great hall. That should cheer them up. Winter's upon me. It's actually quite nice here still. Maybe by midwinter the river could freeze, but this is very temperate, which is good, because I was not prepared for the weather to change. we go. That's the Great Hall. And I suppose... I think I'll actually... The manager can live somewhere else now the town's kind of coming along. This can be our temple. And I kind of want to put a hospital in here, too. Might be able to divert a well over. Except this is actually a new temple for nobody in particular. The Praised Equality, and then this meeting zone will transform into a dining hall, because I think they'll hang out in the dining hall. Actually, I can make the dining hall a meeting room as well, and that'll be fine. That wall's coming along. Actually, we're going to make a wall just so they have a way to get over once we remove all the ramps. There we go. Walnut blocks. Got a few. Only one death, too. That's pretty good. Hopefully we'll have some seeds to play with come spring. Pigtails, dimple cups, cave wheat, longland grass, white millet. Actually didn't get as many surface seeds as I wanted. The drinks are starting to go down a bit, which is only because the repeat order got canceled. We have our emergency nobody die work order if we get under 10, but I'd like to keep a whole bunch going. So at this point, it's military stuff that scares me. Whoop! Nope, that's a dead key. Okay. I think I do want to get that. This is a dining hall now. They'll need doors, I think, for this to be considered a proper dining hall. Let's get on that. More walnut doors. Walnut is an exterior wood, and cherry wood is a nicer interior wood, I think is good. What do we got here? Apple wood. Yeah, give me 3 walnut doors. No, I think walnut is an exterior door, apple is an interior door. Whoops. I need 3 doors. We'll specify the material in a moment. Two apple. Yeah. Want this wood dump just to tidy up the dining room. And then maybe put the... I'll put the hospital behind the temple, actually. Get out of there, you rabbit. There's some pets that are not in their pasture. Lost a cat at some point. Nope, lost a dog at some point. That makes sense. They love to fight giant birds. I think we're starting to cheer people up a little bit, which is good. That's the hospital behind the temple. Do I zone it or do I build it? You know, I forget how to make a hospital. Man, I am fucking forgetful. Is it a meeting area I turn into a hospital? Yep. Except that it's actually a hospital. The Creative Sanctuary. Well, thank you, Dwarf Fortress. I thought so. Walnut door. Apple door, apple door. Giant ravens. A sturgeon is fighting someone. Uh-oh. Leather workers fighting a giant raven. We might lose one of our new migrants. Now, the one problem is that temple's kind of crowded. I want to make this the meeting hall, but I need that last apple wood door. Did I fuck up and not make a third apple wood door? Or did we just finish it when I was scrolling over it? It's right there. Oh. Someone got weirdo. Someone was fucking probably standing right on it is why. Holy shit! Enraged at all enemies. Yeah, well, fucking you shouldn't have. He flew inside the temple right as the guy installed the door. Now it's fucking trapped. Hopefully they're all helping fight him. Well, yeah, they're all hanging out in the hospital resting. This is kind of just a hole in the wall. Well, I look like an anime character. What did you expect? It's the bed situation. I have none. I should probably fix that. What I should do is probably put some flooring in. Some larch. Oh yeah, that's a nice pale floor. Got a lot of cripples though after that fight, I bet. Really? Arm is cut open, body is cut open. I think we got a bleeder. I think we're gonna lose him. Who's our chief medical dwarf? Who's interested in a promotion? Don't show this again. If it isn't my leather worker, no relevant skills. Oh boy. This hospital actually needs a diagnostician. And I think it's going to be the chief medical dwarf every time. Well, we might have a couple casualties, but this is why we built the coffin tower. Now what's going on? Another... Man, giant ravens. They'll get you. Lost our miner. No! Which is fine. Mining isn't critical to the town right now. Let's finish that wall, I suppose, so people can feel industrious. The very last of the walnut blocks, too. Not the very, very last, but... What a mess. Now I think just like most of the hospital stuff suspended. Because there's like people there. I might just make this the doctor's office then, fuck the temple. Yeah, I don't know why the giant ravens didn't show up in the first year. No, sir, it's still winter. They showed up now. So we don't have any bandages, but we can give them water and they can sleep. I need 10 beds. These giant ravens are getting on my fucking nerves. Random corpse. I just want to make sure I'm tuning it properly. Yeah, wall is done, just minor hiccup with the giant ravens. This guy's not doing too good, I think. Neck is torn open. Oh boy. You got the fuck pecked out of him. What do we have going on with this fort? We're just doing an above ground fort right now, and I would tell you things are going great, but I recently got swarmed by giant ravens. Someone took their shirt off in disgust. It's a sheep wool shirt. It started raining in the winter. It's quite temperate here. We can get them water from the brook or the stream pretty easily, so we don't have to worry about a well in the hospital, I feel, especially if we channel it and have like flowing water through streams and shit. I would love to get this fucking flooring put in, though. Oh, right, this dining hall we can probably set now. Done. It's interesting that the raven made it all the way into the temple, I'll tell you that much. Alright. The hospital at least has a floor. Let's get some beds so the fucking sick people don't just lay there. And I'm not sure if the chief medical dwarf needs an office to do his work, but... So we just need a bin. That should be to hold all their doctor shit. And let's just make sure the chief medical dwarf is allowed to do... Let's make sure he actually goes in there and does his job. Also, let's hope that he's not one of the wounded people. He is... real fucked up. He's the one with a hole in his neck. So, chief medical dwarf might need to be someone else. Might be this peasant. Daytan, 49-year-old single mom with 4 kids, / our new chief medical officer. They don't even need an office, apparently. People are starting to get mad now, probably because of the giant raven attacks. Is that door propped open with a bucket? I can't remember if I have to physically build the bin. Yes, I do. Maybe? I think I do have to build a wooden chest and they put everything in it. Hospital. Beds, tables, traction. Tables for surgery, which is very fucking dangerous without soap, but maybe. Yeah, the container is a wooden chest. Okay. And then we do need some splints and crutches and shit, I think. I want one wheelbarrow. The bed work order is almost done, and then she can get started on the other stuff. Okay. It'll be hard to fight. Well, actually, it won't be too hard to fight flyers, because when they fly down to fight, they'll get like a hammer in the head. Mostly concerned about goblins right now. I need a bridge, which we need stone for the mechanism, but then that lets us seal up the fort. And then when we're in trouble, everyone can come inside the walls. Yeah, I want to build a door there. Apparently I didn't build an apple door. Thought I did. Thought I had a spare door. Doctor door? Door with 1 O? Wooden door. There we go. You did it. So there's places to eat. There's... dormitory's not full yet. Plump helmet seeds. Food and drink is still kind of stable. 60 meat. Let's keep that under control. Maybe some of those giant ravens had meat on them. Chicken wings for dinner. I don't like how cramped that temple is. Make beds completed. Ram grew up. That's done. Some very nice crutches for the hospital. I'm sure the mortally wounded people will be fucking delighted. At the very least, we're bringing them water. Hey there. Playlist a little short. It's only like 40 minutes long. But you'll hear some repeats. I think there's some good ones in here. I'm a little concerned we haven't dragged this guy into a bed. Neck is torn open. He hasn't been diagnosed, but I don't think the chief medical dwarf can do that on her own. Hospital. Setting up a hospital. Place beds, table, bench containers. Assign dwarves to one of the doctoring occupations. You might want to set several dwarves to be dedicated doctors with diagnosis, labor well covered. Without a diagnosis, they can't be treated without diagnosis. And if they're not treated, they just stay there till they die. Any dwarf who is assigned as a doctor or diagnoser can be a Okay. So the diagnoser does nothing but diagnose, I'm assuming. But that doctor will eventually treat them. one walnut chest, please, and all the hospital shit should go in there for them. And then that should be stuff that they're allowed to use for doctoring. Guy's just bleeding to death on the ground. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Everyone's whistling. Great song. Is that dog hurt or is it just playing? Upper body is dented and she's slow to heal. That's... Oh, I think I saw that chest fill up. I did. Some cloth for bandages. We should probably get a surgery table right there. Do I have any spare tables? I do. I have one larch table. Larch is the wood of doctors in this world. Is that a corpse or are you okay now? Pick up equipment. Left foot is cut open. Alright, well, I mean... Infection is still a possibility, but... Neck is torn open, head is cut open, his eyelid is cut open. Okay, I think that was just the guy we transferred to a bed. Nope, he's leaving. Alright, well... We avoided that crisis. Yeah, I want some grates, because if we can get water flowing safely through the fort, then the doctors can use that to heal people. Moldath Lanceleap has been elected to the position of Sacred Comet of the Creed of Yells, which I think is one of our religions. And I can't remember how to look into that. Probably put a temple here in the main. Yeah, if we can move... I want to move the temple out of the civic building here. The fact that this was an election notification must be important. So it must be one of my local religions. This could be the chief medical dwarf's office or a surgery room or something, so let's get a temple going. Oops. Let's get the streams though. I need a grate, a vertical grate. Let me make sure that grates can be installed vertically, and that's not a floodgate. It can be used for wall grates and floor gates. Okay. Work orders. Make a wooden grate out of walnut infrastructure. So we'll come from here and tap it just to dodge the farms and then bring it under the wall. It's a real shame because I want to put the grate right here, but there's water, obviously. I might be able to bring it here, and that'll spread it out enough to evaporate, and then I can put the grate in manually. Yeah, okay, let's do that. I think I can make this work. A water buffalo chilling out because there's a pasture there. We made it through our first year, so that's a good note to end off on. I want to get this drainage creek started. Okay. So I'll come down and strip that. I think if it's fully submerged, you can't tell there's a ramp under it, so... Okay, there's no reason to be down there, so don't fucking do it and drown. But then if we ramp this one, the lake should drain into the trench here. And then when it gets to these ramps, we'll know if it looks good on ramps. 6 out of 7. It is still murky water, so it has to flow into the stream to get rejuvenated. Just need it to drain enough that we can get some surplus water. Just have a little like lake here next to the civic building. Try to give it like kind of a weird irregular shape. Do I see another giant raven? I think so. So yeah, from the surface we can't tell there's a ramp down there. That's good. This just needs to get to like 3 out of 7, I think, and then we won't drown. So technically I could crack this open too, and then I think I can go in and build the grate safely. The one thing we have to be careful of, I guess, is if they fall in there, they could die. So it might be better to keep the ramps for safety. And then they just need a little bridge of walnut for infrastructure. This could be a terrible idea, but it gets water to the... What is the Mott and Bailey sort of thing we have going on here? You drained yet? 5-7? It might not drain enough. If I had stone, I suppose we could have made we could make this one in particular all stone, so it looks like a sewer sort of trench. 5-7, it's not... I'm not sure it's gonna work. Which is a shame. It's a shame that I built the wall right next to it like a fucking idiot. I think we have most of the building blocks of our town done, though. Someone's fighting a Coati. Oh, fucking what? This little amigo. Apparently looking for trouble. Yeah, I guess limestone is what we would make this out of. Now, how do I... A boulder. Is there any way to harvest a boulder? Boulder. Serving no utility whatsoever in fortress mode. It can impede the movement. Designation. Smooth stone. Designate the boulder, and the engraver will turn the boulder into a smooth floor. The resulting floor is in the... So I'm going to smash it. Let's go. A boulder... No. You can place and then remove a construction, which apparently will strip it off and turn it into soil, which would be good for agriculture. Need another bridge here, too. Down to 4. I think it needs to be 3, though. Dwarves can safely walk through the water. 3, 4 or higher, they'll... Okay. They can swim in 4 without dying, but they can't work in 4. So yeah, we have to drain it down to 3, which might not be possible, because the whole fucking thing's at 4. Damn. I need a bigger reservoir here. I think we can do it. Just, Well, I don't want to take your water, because then we're just back where we started. But we do. It's a bit of a fucking walk over there, unfortunately, but... tap that river. Just gotta get everybody down to 3. Would have been easier to just grate the wall somewhere else. Like right here, and then haul it out diagonal. Well, nobody ever said I was smart. Oh, we're down to 3 now. I think we can do it finally. I'll wait. Some of these are still at 4, which will fuck me over. But it looks like mission accomplished. Let's give that a little bit longer and it should even out for us in our favor. And yeah, we're gonna ramp this up. Just so people can get out. I don't want people dying in the fortress part. Stone would have looked cooler, but some safety ramps. I've had people drown before. Why, fucked over the mayor of the last town. Oh, these are floors! Oh, these are floors. 1 ramp. There's a non-zero chance that guy just fucked himself. Yep. Not the end of the world because we can just do this. Yeah, that's still at 4. So we wouldn't have been quite ready to dig through yet. Just fucking relax, someone's coming. I hope. Please tell me I'm not down to my last mine or something after some, I have a few. Someone get over there and fucking dig that guy out. What a way to go. There it is. That'll get him out. Sir? No job. Get out. Perfect. That walnut ramp constructed. Fucking love it. Still not quite stabilizing down to 4. I might be able to just toggle it. Especially once it drains into the rest of the ditch here. Gonna risk it. Haven't had anyone drown on this map. You might as well get that out of the way today. Okay, construction, wall grate, and then right under the wall. Water at this location. We call that an uh-oh. We call that a fucking big uh-oh. We're gonna have to see what happens here, because we might have to wing it with no grates, which isn't great. Who's this? Infant. So, weird looking kid. We're down to 2, but I might not be able to issue an order at all if it's wet, which I don't like. Yeah, water at this location. Fuck, I didn't think of that. Nothing too dangerous could come out of this stream and attack us, but not ideal. I saw someone down there that shouldn't have been. That's why we built the ramps. That fucker jumped. Actually, he probably ran through it. Water might be deep enough that people are pathing through it willingly. Is that a sturgeon? It's a steelhead trout. Yeah, it's only 2 or 7 under the wall, so I'm not allowed to issue work orders if there's any water in the way. That fucking sucks. Who's this? Mechanic. Oh, some people moved in because spring came. Spring has arrived. It's a fucking masterpiece wood grate too. We'd have to like screw pump it out. Which, I mean, honestly could work. But that's a lot of work, just so the stream flows under the wall through a grate. I think we're okay. I think we're just okay tapping the stream now. Got some nice flowing fresh water in. Because this is murky, but this is safe to drink. Hello, Mayor, don't go in there. To nobody's surprise, people are picking the worst time. There we go. Nice, safe little pond to drink out of if we run out of booze, which we kind of are. We only have 35. All right, well, it's about time to wrap it up then. We have our wall, which will technically do nothing against invaders. We have to build a bridge at least, but things can fly over it. We don't have a standing army yet. So next time we'll want to build actual buildings for our townspeople. I wanted to build a temple outside the Civic Hill here. We'll probably start giving people bedrooms, which I want to maybe avoid the dystopian apartments. Maybe not, though. Might just try to find a different way to do it. We can still fuck up the food and drink pretty easily, so I got to keep an eye on that next time, but going much better than the last one. Got that river water coming in now. A lot of wood to work with. The wood blocks was a wonderful discovery on this stream. Shouldn't I have someone else buried in that fucking casket? I'm worried I set that tomb up wrong, because I think tombs gave us trouble last time as well. That was a named giant raven. Oh well. We'll just stop here, like I said. Good start for the people of Paddled Riddles. Let's see if I can keep them alive next time. But I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you later.